What's poppin', YouTube? You're at Noble Nation hanging out with me, Slim Noble. And I thought it was the perfect time to revisit Eminem, Untouchable. Let's get it. Reaction time. Hey guys, what's going on, man? We're doing Eminem Untouchable. First, I'll let No Life Shack play in the background. Something I like to do with my reactions, just let something play. Yeah, I thought it was time with everything going on right now in the world and the incident that we just faced with the police and the young black man. I thought this was the perfect time to revisit this. I don't know if I'm the right person to say anything or to address anything, but what I know is I think we all have to speak about it, and everybody speaking about it, you know, makes the issue stand out, and something will have to be done about it. You know, I know it's just me and my little platform, but, you know, if we all say our something and come together, you never know what change will come. Maybe Eminem got the timing wrong on this. This was 2017. People forgot about the song. I haven't heard it in 2 years probably. Probably 2 years it's been since I've heard this. So I don't remember exactly what's going to come in that. That's why I wanted us to revisit it, you know what I mean? To see what he was saying in relevance to what's happening today. This seems like maybe a song, if it came out today, it would have had a better reception. It didn't have a great reception then, but it shouldn't have mattered. It should have mattered on what Eminem was saying. That should have stood out because he was standing for something that was important, and seeing everything that's happening today, I think if he released it today, people would listen to this song properly the way Eminem intended it to be heard. So I got the lyric video, guys. I remember it being a very dope lyric video. I remember that much. So let's revisit. Let's go through this together, guys. I don't want to, you know, talk too much and break anything down too much. Eminem's kind of saying it for himself, you know, and there's not much more I can say on that, but I want to really listen to it with you guys, and we'll see what stands out. I'll say a couple things. So let's get it. Reaction time. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate everybody. Eminem Untouchable lyric video. Best lyric video ever. Putting the password in, see that? Black boy, we ain't gonna lie to you. Black boy. Look, it's coming from John Doe, who is a police officer, and they got his account out. I love the way they did this. But honestly, seeing that, it reminds me of the cop that freaking did it, man. That face, it reminds me of the same person. I didn't realize this till... Wow. Okay, let's go.
Pull up on the side of you, window roll down profile, then we wonder why we see the side of you.
That looks like Marcus.
Probably coming from the dope house. We can let you slide, but your tail light is blue. Out. We know you're hiding that hidey clue on you. Another drug charge, homie. It's back inside for you. And just in case the chase might is so we got the trident, two pistols drew right at you. We'd be delighted to unload it in your back and walk up.
One thing I wanted to say, guys, there's two perceptions here, and this is coming from the white cop perception. So, in the perception of the white cop, and that's why he's talking like this. And then when it switches up, it turns into the other perspective. I should have said that before we started.
That taser on the side of you. Fucked up, what the fuck am I to do? I keep telling myself, keep doing like you're doing. No matter how many lives you ruin, it's for the red, white, and blue. Time to go find a new one and split his head right in two. No one's ever indicted you. Why? Cause you're a white boy, you're a rock star. White boy, in your cop car.
White boy in your cop car. And that's Cheech on the hook right there. But, you know, with the cop and everything that just happened, right?
White boy, you're untouchable. Nobody can tell me shit cause I'm a rock star.
Wait.
Black boy, we don't get your culture and we don't care what our government's done to fuck you over, man.
Yeah.
Don't tell us your attitudes are a result of that. Roll the gas when you get the chip on your shoulder and Why you kicking that soda can? Pull your pants up, we bout to roll a band. Throw your ass in the van car. You don't have to know our plans or what our intentions are. Our cards are close to our chest, you better show your hands.
See that? You don't need to know, the cops saying you don't need to know what our intentions are or why we're doing this or whatever. Because we're the rock star. You know, we're the white boy cops. We're the rock stars. We decide. Yeah. No, you don't decide shit. And that's about to change. White boy cop, that's about to change. The ones that are like that.
And put our minds more at ease. You get shot in the thyroid, comply or die, boy. We're fighting a crime war. Here come the swine, trying to clean up the streets from all these minorities. That's what we call them pigsties for. They're like eyesores to police.
Oh, pigsties. That's why they're eyesores to police. Pigsties. Oh man, what a bar. But you see what's happening in this footage? This is real footage. This has been happening forever. This is real footage. And it's reminding me of that footage I seen. So it goes to show you nothing's changed since then. That's why a change needs to happen now, guys.
Talk to like you're just a piece of trash. Feels like we're stuck in a time warp to me. As I kick these facts and get these mixed reactions. As this beat backspins, it's like we're drifting back into the 60s. Having black skin is risky, cause this keeps happening.
Yeah.
Throughout history, African Americans have been treated like shit. And I admit there have been times where it's been embarrassing to be a white boy, you're a rock star.
Eminem wasn't saying it was embarrassing to be white. People flipped that word on him when he said that, which was completely untrue. He says when he sees those acts being performed by white people, he feels some embarrassment. That's what he said. He's not embarrassed to be white. When he sees those crimes happening, he's embarrassed in those moments of seeing that. People tried to flip that and switch it on Eminem, which was bullshit.
In your cop car.
I don't listen to it 'cause my head is like a sieve.
White boy, you're untouchable.
The world's coming to an end, I don't even care.
Nobody can tell me shit cause I'm a
Big rock star.
Seems
There we
like
go.
the average lifespan of a white man is more than twice than a black.
No, it's switched up, guys, and the profile changed. I don't know, you gotta look at that.
Lifespan. I wonder sometimes if it has a price scanner. I feel like checking out on life. Can I escape this circumstance? I'd rather hear him say die inward than die getward. Ninja, now it's better disguised banter, but that's life. Strapped cause we're strapped financially and can't find answers. We're applying, but McDonald's seems to be the only franchise that'll hire. So how can we have higher standards? As Dallas overshadows the battle for Black Lives Matter. We fight back with violence, but acts like that. Black guys on the movement, which makes Black Lives Matter. At cops, and cops matter. That's why it's at a stalemate and can't arrive at a compromise. So it's black cops.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if we hire.
Wow, man. He's saying how cops are important and all that, and black people are important, and they can't, and we can't come to a compromise, so it's turned into black ops. That's a crazy bar, man. That is a crazy bar. And he's speaking truth, but, you know, how are you supposed to come to a compromise when that shit's happening? You know, it'd be hard for me to, okay, we're going to compromise after this bullshit. That's why some work needs to be put in.
I wonder if we hire more black cops, the crap stops. The block is our backyards, officers, not the crack spot. Call the attack dogs off of us, man, you always act all pissed off at us at a traffic stop. And bad cops fuck it up for the good cops. And man, stop sending white cops in the black neighborhoods who ain't acclimated to them like that's the way to do it. Who seen some fucking videos of rappers waving guns and know nobody black, so they act afraid of us. And
Okay,
that's
he said stop sending the black cops or the white cops into the black neighborhoods because they're not acclimated to them. They don't know the streets. They don't know the system. They don't know way it is. All they see is these videos and gun waving around in the music videos and all that. So they're going in with this perception of that's just the way it is. And it's not that. As a cop, you know, you're not going on perception. You need to know facts and learn about this shit. But that's crazy what he's saying. And it's so flippin' true. You know, maybe you guys should start, you know, people that should work in that field should be in that field. Just don't throw anybody into that field. Have the right people there, man, that know it, that care, have passion for it. They come from there. Let's go, man. I'm going to rewind that a bit.
me and can't arrive at a compromise. So it's black
Rewind that a
cops. I wonder if we hire more
Black
cops. The crap stops. The block is our
backyard.
backyards. Officers, not the crack spot. Call the attack dogs. Off of this man, you always act all pissed off at us at a traffic stop. And bad cops fuck it up for the good cops. And man, stop sending white cops in the black neighborhoods who ain't acclimated to them like that's the way to do it. Who seen some fucking videos of rappers waving guns and know nobody black, so they act afraid of us. And that's racism, the fear that a black face gives them. A subconscious racist. Wait, why are there black neighborhoods? Cause America segregated us, designated us to an area, separated us, sectionated us when we tear it up. The only time attention's paid to us, and education sucks, and every day's another Freddie Gray for us. A levee breaks a fuzz. Why is it they treat us like violent? We just want a safe environment for our kids, but can't escape the sirens. Don't take a scientist to
I
see
like
our
how Eminem's saying we. He's putting himself in that category. You know what I mean? Because that's where he's from. That's the cloth that he's made out of. He's including himself into that bunch. And I have no issue with that, man, because that's what he is, man. And he speaks nothing but truth.
scientists to see our violent nature lies in the poverty that we face, so the crime rates the highest in the lowest classes. It's like a razor wire fence we're trapped in.
I
These
didn't want
racial
to pause it this much, guys, but that just reminded me of him.
why is it they treat us like violent? We just want a safe environment for our kids, but can't escape the sirens. Don't take a scientist to see our violent nature lies in the poverty that we face, so the crime rates the highest in the lowest classes. It's like a razor wire fence that we're trapped in. These racial biases that plague our society, which makes our anxiety levels raise every time we see a devil's face.
Yeah.
Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. It's more like billy clubs and gats, and we really love it when you think we're guilty cause we're black. But you kill each other, facts, you kill each other's caps for silly stuff like hats. Single mothers struggling through substance abuse, while people with nothing to lose shoot each other for shoes. Fuck your Republican views, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, but I buckle the boots. And streets act as a narrator, don't gotta read comics or be that into characters. Just to see that, just to be black, you better be strapped with a Derringer or be Captain America like Steve Rogers. Cause no one oversees these cops, and all we see is some beat charges. We done seen them beat Rodney King unconscious and got off, so we don't need all you crooked police officers.
All they do is beat the charges. The cops, all they do is beat the charges like they beat Rodney King. And then the visual of the black man there, that reminded me of Marcus. That was the same fucking visual. And this was made 3 years ago. Let's rewind this a bit.
Just to be black, you better be strapped with a Derringer or be Captain America like Steve Rogers. Cause no one oversees these cops, and all we see is some beat charges. We done seen them beat Rodney King unconscious and got off, so we don't need all you crooked police officers. Peace offerings. Just keep marching till we reach Congress. But they're gonna say you're trying to take an irrational stance if you try to slander the flag, but somebody has to be the sacrificial lamb, so they call it a Kaepernick tantrum if you don't stand for the national anthem. We raise it, you better praise it, or you'll be made to feel like a traitor will treat you like Rodney Dangerfield, home of the bravest still, Racistville. So this whole nation feels like a plantation field in a country that claims that its foundation was based on United States ideals that had its natives killed. Got you singing this star-spangled spiel to a piece of cloth that represents a land of the free that made people slaves to build.
Wow. 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 I think people need to rehear this song, man. I know it was a long reaction, guys, but it was a 6-minute song, and there was a lot in there. A lot in there, man. I know I speak a lot and maybe turn people off from the reactions. But, when there's so much being put into the music, you can't ignore it. Especially like shit like this in a time like this. The shit needs to be heard and said. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna speak on it. So the people that do fuck with me, thank you. And I hope you guys stuck it out and listened to this again, because I think that this is the time to hear this, and we need to get the voice out there. And I see the riots and all that happening, and you know what I mean? This shit's happening because it needs to stop. And now that the people are speaking up and coming together, there's nothing but change that has to happen. And I don't know if this time's different, But I feel like it's different, like something's gonna happen. We seen that effing visual, and I think that it doesn't matter what race, it doesn't matter anything. We're all on that side and we're fucking done with it. We're done with it. Let's end this shit. I got your back. I got your back. I don't know if I should say African American, whatever. You guys are my brothers. I got your back. All right? So thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing the culture. Thanks for being good people, man. I appreciate that. Anyways, guys, I'm Slim Noble. That's my rant. Untouchable, Eminem. Thank you. I'm out.